weight loss surgery journey. This is going to be a long video, so grab your healthy snacks, grab you some water, and let's get right into it. I'm currently 2 months post-op, and I'm here to do my 2-month update. So let's just jump right into it with the weight stats. My highest weight was 270 pounds. My starting weight at the start of my pre-op diet, which was March 11th, was 265 pounds. On surgery day, I was 252 pounds, and today I am 220 pounds. So I've lost total from my highest weight 50 pounds, and since surgery I've lost 32 pounds. Now, when I first started losing weight, I wasn't sure if I was on track, if I was losing enough, or what the case was. But whenever you have your consultation with your bariatric doctor, then they should give you a 1-year weight change diaphragm. And on that diaphragm, it'll show you how much weight you're expected to lose month to month up to a year. For month 1, I was supposed to be down 13 pounds. I was down 15 pounds. Month 2, I was expected to be down 24 pounds. I'm actually down, girl, I don't know. Overall, I'm expected to lose about 80 pounds within the first year, but I think it's gonna put me a little bit below my goal weight. My goal weight is 180 pounds, so I probably end up being around 170. When I was doing my research, a lot of people that started around my starting weight, they usually get between 130, 140. Like, I've never seen anybody just get to 180 and stay at 180 based on my height and weight, starting weight. They always get down to like 140, 130 at the very minimum, and that's mind-blowing. Like, what? It's crazy. My doctor has a goal of about 9 pounds per month for me, and my goal was about 10 pounds, and this was before I even remembered about the whole diagram. So basically, I'm right on track. I did have my 2-month follow-up with Dr. Barr. It was another "is you cool" visit. She mentioned me getting my gallbladder removed. Now, I do have gallstones, but I don't know what the long-term effects of that looks like with VSG. So at my 6-month appointment, she stated that I'm going to speak with Dr. Krukreja to go over, the whole getting that removed thing. But I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not really comfortable, going through surgery again. Like, mentally, I don't think I can handle it right now. So I just have to wait until I talk with him to see, like, how important it is to get it removed, because my gallstones come from my previous diet. I'm no longer eating like that. I will never be able to eat like that. So I don't know if that's like a normal thing. My thing is, why didn't you remove it the same time you took my goddamn stomach? Like, why do I have to go back? And then she was like, you've already met your deductible, so why not? Bitch, I'm smoking. Okay, that means I would have to stop smoking again and all this other bullshit. Look, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I did ask if I could take Advil. She said, yeah, I can take it as needed because my stomach is healed up enough. So I can go ahead and take Advil. Normally I take Advil during that time of the month because Tylenol just does not do it for me. So I still haven't gotten the Advil. I may get it. I may not get it. I may just thug it out. I don't know. Also, when I was going through that whole nausea thing, it was because I wasn't eating enough and or because I was dehydrated. And the Zofran that they prescribed was not working, so I asked her if I could take Dramamine, and she said that yes, I could. So I'm definitely going to check that out. I don't have nausea as much now, but I do still experience bouts of nausea every now and then, so I do need to go ahead and get me some of that. On April 26th, which was I can't remember when it was, but April 26th was the day I started tracking my protein, my fluids, and my food consistently to see like where I'm at with this thing. And I finally hit my protein goals. I still struggle with my fluids. There's no way I'm going to get 64 ounces of water in. Some people do. I definitely don't. It takes me 2 days to drink 64 ounces. So that tells you where I'm at with my fluid goals. Protein, I have no problem with protein. I'm still getting majority of my protein from protein drinks. At this point, I'm kind of like conditioned with the protein shakes, so the taste and the texture doesn't really bother me. It just is what it is at this point. I got to get the protein in some type of way because I'm still not eating enough to meet my protein goals. At this point with eating, I'm very much more comfortable. I know exactly when to stop eating before I get uncomfortable. I am still waiting 30 minutes after eating to drink something. I can eat off a regular plate and know exactly when to stop. Like, it is what it is. I don't really have like a mental connection with food anymore at this point. I'm basically just eating to survive, eating because I have to. Like, there's no enjoyment, there's no satisfaction with eating food because I can't enjoy it how I used to enjoy it. So basically, I'm eating to survive at this point. Like, there's nothing fun about food. There's nothing interesting about trying something new. Like, I'm eating the shit because I have to, basically. I have eaten fast food. I've had Wingstop, boneless wings. I had, you feel what I'm saying? I haven't had burger. I've had French fries, plenty of French fries, a lot of chicken. But I don't eat those things every day. It's mainly like if my husband wants something, then I'll go ahead and eat off of him or get something small for myself on the side. I've tried salad. The first time I tried salad, baby, it tore my stomach up. But for my birthday, my husband took me out to Papa Dough and I had a Caesar salad. Bomb. I didn't have no issues. I also had crawfish etouffee, and that's just crawfish etouffee with a little gravy with dirty rice, and I had a little bit of the rice, and it was bomb. It didn't bother me. Definitely get full fast off of that rice. But it was my birthday, so you feel what I'm saying? I wasn't about the whole bag. My husband ordered a drink. He had a mango tango watermelon something, and I had 3 sips of that, and I I would say I got tipsy, but I didn't get drunk. I only had 3 sips. It didn't bother my stomach none. I wasn't about to pass out. I didn't feel ill. None of that. And then we went to go shoot pool, and I had a shot and a half of Grey Goose. And I did good with that. I didn't have any stomach issues, no problems, wasn't throwing up. I did notice I had to have water as a chaser, because if I did not have that water, I was gonna start feeling sick. You get drunk very fast, but it don't last long at all. I didn't overdo it, you feel what I'm saying? I was just testing the waters. It was my birthday, so I did what needed to be done. I got up to the bar and he was like, "Do you want to leave it open?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah." For what? I only had a shot and a half. Like, it was no point in leaving it open. I really could have just been good with one shot. But again, I was testing the waters, and I'm actually going to be testing the waters again today. I'm about to get me some teleport, and I'll update y'all next month on how that goes, girl. Yeah. Look, 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 look. Thank you. Moving on. As far as constipation, I am definitely more regular now. However, if I'm not eating how I'm supposed to be eating, I'm not going to go to the bathroom. But if I'm being consistent with my meals, eating at least 2 to 3 times a day, taking my vitamins, I always take my vitamins consistently, then I'll go ahead and go to the bathroom every day or every other day. Sometimes if I'm not eating how I'm supposed to be eating, I have to go ahead and take a laxative, which I do take Colis. I take 3 of those pills, and baby, we cleaned out. We cleared out. I am able to eat more. I'm at a solid 2 ounces of food per feeding. Before, like at month one and prior, I was at 1 ounce, 1 to 1.5 ounces of food. Now I'm at a solid 2 ounces. I cannot go beyond 2 ounces at this time. So I can definitely eat more. I can tolerate it more. It's not as uncomfortable as it was initially. So yeah, we just moving right along. I do take my multivitamins. My multivitamins don't make me sick. I am taking a multivitamin with iron. I usually take it with my shake in the morning time, and then 2 hours later I'll go ahead and take my calcium chews. I have to do 3 to 4 a day. I only do 2. And then I'm also taking biotin. Now when I'm done with all of these pill form vitamins, I'm definitely getting a vitamin patch, because baby, listen, I'm tired of swallowing fucking pills. Okay, I can deal with the chews, but the pills, please. I waste a lot of food, a lot. Especially if I'm at home by myself. If I cook, I will cook. I cook small amounts, but by the second day, I'm over it. Like, I don't want the shit no more. Even if I cook for my husband and I put a little bit to the side for myself, I'll eat off of it one time. And after that one time, I'm done. Like, I don't want it no more. So I waste a lot of food, unfortunately. I'm going to talk on stalling really quickly. I wouldn't know if I have stalled at any time during this journey, because I do not weigh myself often enough to know if I've stalled. You feel what I'm saying? The only way I'll know if I've stalled is if I weigh myself the next month and I'm the same weight as the previous month. So, and at that point, that means we need to change up the routine. We need to switch something up, do something different. The first 6 weeks of this journey was the easiest, because you don't have to meal prep. You're on full liquids for the most part. And after you get over that hump, now you have to start watching what you eat, planning your meals out, planning your snacks out. And it's difficult. It's very hard, because after a certain point, you do lose interest in food. Initially, yeah, you're going to be thinking about food, want to try this, want to try that, because you ain't ate shit. But once you get over that hump and you can finally eat food, you're not going to have a connection with it. It's not going to be something that you just look forward to. It's just something that you have to do. Literally, and I hate that for me, because I love food. Oh my God, I love food. I do try to meal prep, but again, like I said, when it comes to food, after like 1 or 2 times of eating off that same food, I'm over it. Like, I can't stomach it anymore. Not necessarily that it gives my stomach issues, it's just my taste buds don't be wanting the shit no more, so I throw it in the trash. Oh God, forgive me. That's so horrible. That's so horrible. I try not to cook a lot, but it still ends up being a lot. Like, it's so much. Like, everything is just so much. Everything is so much. I don't really snack a lot. I kind of was a snacker before surgery, but now I definitely don't snack at all. It's like a one-off when I'm just like craving something sweet or something salty. Usually I'll have like peanuts, honey roasted peanuts on hand, so I can get that salty and sweet, or I'll have a shake or some fruit. But I'm really not a huge snacker. Like, I can do without the shit. And then also with cravings, I do get cravings, but we have to weigh our options here. Like, I can indulge in those cravings, but do I want to have diarrhea? Do I want to have stomach pains for 2 days? Like, we have to weigh our options here. So sometimes I'll give into the craving, and then most of the times I don't. Like, I just let it pass. It is what it is. I don't want to be bothered. Like, I just don't want to fucking be bothered with any complications that may arise because I'm having a fucking craving. You feel what I'm saying? So I just let it pass. Let it pass and move on. Get used to eating cold food, baby. You have to eat slow, and you have to thoroughly chew your food. Now, I eat fast. They say it should take you 30 minutes to eat a meal. Baby, it do not take me 30 minutes. 10 minutes at most. I don't like cold food, but you will have to get used to eating cold food, because you have to chew slowly. You have to monitor your stomach, like, am I full now? Can I take another bite? Let me give it a minute. See if I can eat a little bit more. Your food is going to get cold in between all of that, so get used to it. Get ready for that. At times, it's been a couple times where I have forgotten to wait 30 minutes before I drink. And it's like mid-sip, I'm like, ooh. Mid-sip, I'm like, ooh, oh my God. So during those times when I have forgotten to wait 30 minutes, it's not like I just drunk a whole lot. It really just be a sip, and I'll be like, oh, nothing bad has ever happened. I didn't get dumping syndrome. I didn't have any stomach pains because it was literally a small sip. I have not touched on my cycle yet, our womanly monthly time. At surgery, I was on my cycle. I was on my cycle during surgery, and that cycle was a weird cycle because anytime I change my diet, anytime I, change up how much I'm eating, my cycle is always weird, meaning like it's very, very light, it's spotty, and it's long for a long time. So I was on my cycle at surgery, and then the following month, my cycle came. It was normal. The flow was normal. Cramps was normal. And then the following month, I got my period again. Very normal, very just straightforward. I haven't had any issues with my cycle. It hasn't been irregular at all. So, yeah. Working out. Baby, I have not worked out. I'm not even gonna cap. I told y'all I'm not a workout girly. Okay, I don't work out, never have worked out. The most I'll do is walk, maybe do a couple squats, maybe use my dumbbell for some squats or something, but I'm not just really in the fucking gym. I'm not that girl. Don't think I will ever be that girl. The doctor recommended strength training to, help with the loose skin and keep your muscles. Girl, fuck all of that. Okay? Maybe one day I'll get into it. Like, I have videos from YouTube saved of like little easy workouts and stuff, but have I gotten into it? No. Will I get into it? Maybe. If one day I just feel like, damn, if I feel like the urge to just work out or something, then yeah, maybe I'll get into it. But until then, the most working out I'll do is walking to and from my car, walking to the mailbox, doing housework, giving my dog a bath, washing and blow drying and styling my hair, doing my nails, getting up and down from this chair. That's about the most working out I probably get into, honestly. If I had the money for it, I literally would get me a personal trainer and just work out that way. Because working out on my own, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Overall, me and my tool, we vibing, we rocking out. I'm learning her, she's learning me, and we're just vibing. We're getting on the same page. She don't really give me too many issues. I don't give her too many issues. She tell me she hungry, I feed her. She tell me she thirsty, I give her something to drink. She say, look, whatever you ate yesterday ain't really cool, and I'm not fucking with no food today. So I listen to her, and I just give her fluids all day, and she be cool. And then the next day we be back rolling. Like, yo, we vibing. So I'm very blessed to have had the opportunity, the resources, the mindset to actually go through with the surgery. I'm loving my results thus far. At this point, I feel like I am expecting to have been then lost more weight, but I have to think about how long it took me to get to my highest weight. 6 years, 5 years actually. It took me 5 years to get to my highest weight. I gained about 80 pounds in 5 years, and now I'm at a point to where I'm losing. And being my current weight is not really shocking to me. It's not really super exciting, only because I've been this weight before. I get more of a relief feeling, more so than excitement. It's kind of more so of a relief, because it's like, damn, I've been trying to lose this weight for a long time, and it's actually happening. So when I get on a scale to weigh myself for the month or whatever, I am in shock, because it's like, girl, you, like, I don't know, it's a mental thing, because it's like, damn, you didn't put on the weight you lost last week or last month. You didn't put that weight back on. Like, what the hell is happening? Like, the scale is going down every time you step on this motherfucker. It's kind of like crazy, because it's like, what is happening? So that part be kind of fucking my head up, because I'm so used to losing some weight, gaining the weight back, and then some, losing the weight and repeating the cycle over and over and over. So when I finally do step on the scale and it's different than when the last time I weighed, it's like mind blowing to me. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, super blessed, super grateful to have, you know, went through with this procedure. I'm also very blessed and grateful that I haven't had any complications. And the most important, bitch, alcohol and smoking does not affect me in any fucking way. Glory be to God. Amen. As far as like body dysmorphia, I can't really see. Sometimes I can see the weight loss in my body, and then other times I can't. Like, other times I feel like I still look the same as I did at my highest weight. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the times I can see it in my face, but other times it's like, no ma'am, your face still looks the same. So that's just something you gotta go to therapy for. We need to get in therapy for it, okay? So yeah, I'm literally swimming in all of my clothes, and I refuse to buy clothes. The only clothes I'll buy is like little tank tops and leggings, little biker shorts, you know, little quick easy stuff like that. Like, to go all out with outfits, jeans, skirts, dresses, I'm not fucking doing it, okay? That's too much money being wasted, considering by the next month I'm no longer going to be able to fit it. I'm just going to be swimming in my clothes. So I'm just, you feel what I'm saying? I'm rocking and vibing out with the clothes that I have now. I still do have some of my clothes from when I was smaller, so that'll kind of help me as well. But the fit of it is going to be different, because my body, the way my body is losing weight is not how my body was when I was this size. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, I'm 220 right now, but when I was 220 before, this is not how my body looks. You feel what I'm saying? My stomach, my breasts do hang low to the floor, but they always have. So that's not really a big insecurity for me there. The insecurities that I have are insecurities that I've always had, which is my arms, my butt, and my thighs. It's just all bad. Like, my arms have always been a huge insecurity for me. Even when I was smaller, like 140, 180, my arms have always been huge, bitch. Actually, let me show y'all. This is my arm. My arm has always had a hang like this. Even when I was smaller, my arms have always been huge. So when I get rich, I'm definitely getting my arms done. Like, the arm is bigger than my head at this point. It's bigger than my head. It be bigger than my body when I get small. Like, it's just, I hate it. I hate my arms. So yeah, I can lift weights for it, but it's still gonna have that hang. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this is not how my arm looked 2 months ago. This is not how it looked. It was way bigger than this. So yeah, I just have to deal with the cards that I was dealt. You would never catch me in shirts like this. Now, in the summertime, when it's just too fucking hot and I just can't give a fuck no more, then yes, I'll go ahead and wear something with the arms out like this. But on a regular, normal basis, I have on shirts like this, or quarter sleeve length, because they just too fucking big, and it just is not proportionate with my body or my head. Like, it just looks ridiculous. So enough for now. My battery is probably about to go dead in about 10 minutes. My goals for month 3, really simple, really basic. Going forward, these videos will be much shorter because I honestly don't feel like I will have that much to update y'all on. Like, we've gotten over the hump of surgery and healing. We've gotten over the healing hump, and now we just trying to survive, right? So my goals for month 3 is basically to continue being consistent with my vitamins, trying to get more fluid in, of course keeping up with my protein. More activity is the goal every month, but child, I already explained myself on that. And then also for weight, 10 pounds is the goal. I will have all of my stats listed down in the description box as always. And that's all I got. I will see y'all in the next video.